We had a whole lot of superstars on this stage here tonight, but I want y'all to know one thing. This is my motherfucking house.
And I messed that up, but we good. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I thought I had already brought it to the stage. I don't know what was going on, man. What is good? What is good? What is good? Welcome back to Blues House Live. I am the homie Bloominati. That is Mika G in the place to be. With her Tribe Called Quest shirt. That's a dope shirt, man.
Thank you.
Dope
I got
shirt.
it from Five Below.
Hey, Five of them. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them. That Five Below go hard, man.
Just
go hard. What's good with you?
Nothing much. Nothing much.
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. Gotta tell me.
Nothing much.
Nothing much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Let's rock out tonight. We're having a house party tonight. Are we
doing a Tribe Called Quest?
We should, right? We should.
You know they not in the news. Shoot.
Not a lot today. Do a little Milli Vanilli. The docu-series is coming out end of the month. And I want to talk about
it's a docu-series now. I thought it was gonna be like
think the docu-series is coming first, and then I think the Girl You Know Is True movie is supposed to come.
They're gonna call it Milli Vanilli Girl You Know It's True.
Yeah, or they might have scrapped it. I don't know. We'll get into it. The girl they might have scrapped. I don't know. We'll get into it, man. And then I want to talk about movie franchises that should have ended a long time ago. I think we could really go do a deep dive into that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah. Let's start with Milli Vanilli, man.
I'm in love with you, girl.
Kev, what it do? Kev, it's been a minute, man.
Yeah, he don't come here. He don't come play with us no more.
I know, man. I know. What up, though? What up? Now, if you're a product of the 80s like myself and like the gracious Mika G right here, I'm pretty sure you remember.
Don't crack unless you use it.
Unless you use it. That's right. You remember the 10 million albums sold from Milli Vanilli, The Girl You Know Is True, the what was the other joint they had?
Blame It on the Rain.
Blame It on the Rain. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They were like Drake. You know what I mean? They was regarded, they was in that high regard, Milli Vanilli. But the official trailer for the docu-series dropped. Why is it playing? Like, stop. My computer been acting wow lately. I don't know what's going on. But Milli Vanilli. What do you remember of Milli Vanilli, that time period? Talk to me, Mika.
So I remember when they first came out, their video, the very first video that came out was Girl You Know It's True. And it was like, oh snap, look at these cute little. And then, they had the whole like they had the dance moves and everything. So, it was almost like an R&B version of Kid and Play.
Oh, I like that. I never looked at it like that, but you're right.
Yeah,
I can dig
an
that.
R&B version of Kid and Play. And then they had all, Blame It on the Rain. I can't remember. It was like they had a slow jam too on the album as well that got released. So they had 3 singles out at the time. Then I remember watching them live on MTV I think this was during spring break. I think they were performing during spring. Was it spring break?
When the record skipped?
Yeah.
No, that was the Grammys.
No. It wasn't the Grammys. It was MTV because Downtown Julie Brown. Yeah, Downtown Julie Brown had it run and go. Downtown Julie Brown. She cussed them out and was like, "Get back on the effing stage! Like this happens every day, B." like everybody lip syncs on the MTV spring break. And
this was it's the Grammys.
Was it the Grammy? Because I'm pretty sure Downtown Julie Brown talked about this story.
Because they had won, it was 1990. They had won Best New Artist, but they took it back once it found out.
They took it back. They were on MTV. Downtown Julie Brown was the one that told the story. She said the CD started skipping. One of them ran off stage. She cussed at him and said, "Get back on the effing stage." And she's basically like, everybody lip syncs. And so they went back
Yeah.
out and they finished the rest of the set. But of course, it went into this whole hoopla, and everybody was like, "Oh, they wasn't really singing." Like, girl, nobody was really singing back then.
Say their hard drive crashed.
Crash, not that story.
The hard drive. That's what they
Blame,
say, man. That's why I was
blame it
skipping.
on the DJ. Yeah.
Oh, it was Club MTV.
Okay, that's it.
Club MTV.
Yeah.
It was a stop in Bristol, Connecticut, and they got caught lip syncing.
Yeah.
But I think what was the big scandal was, and Kev, shout out Kev, the shoulder pads on the jackets hit the corner before they did. I think
wow.
The issue was even though everybody lip sync, but they really could not sing.
So they were interviewed later because it ended up being a thing. They were interviewed later and they was like, we can really sing. And so they started singing. And everybody's like, okay, well, you don't sound like you know what I'm saying, the record,
Robin Fab. Shout out to Robin Fab.
So that's why they was like, yeah, we're gonna call BS on this.
Robin Fab. Which one passed? Rob, right?
It was, I want to say it's Fab.
The German French.
No, it's
duo.
Rob. It was Rob.
I mean, putting up records, dog. Platinum 6 times, 30 million copies sold, won a Grammy. This is supposed to come out October. Yes, we're taking that back. So I'm sorry. It's not the end of this month. It's gonna be October 24th. During this gonna be during the height of spooky season. I guess they had a mask on. They was,
you know what? You doing
yeah. Let's go through this little trailer real quick. Talking about I'm doing a lot.
Oh, this is wild.
Let's run this trailer.
Milli Vanilli has made it here in America.
Great music.
I love the old grainy videos. Are they the biggest pop duo in the world?
They were at the time.
1 minute, Milli Vanilli with that. The next minute they
didn't sing a single note on the album. See, and that's what came out. Came out that they didn't sing shit.
You do that.
No, not this.
Let's say no to this powerful producer.
money makes the world go round. This is run like a tight military.
I'm surprised it's taking this long for there to be even a docu-series or anything on them. You know what I mean?
You never seen Behind the Music? That's when we found out that
no.
Rob died.
Not behind it. I'm talking like this.
Someone had to have known this was.
Oh no!
How many Tupac documentaries we done had?
Enough.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like we haven't.
There's no real
for the scandal that this was, for the news that it made. We're just now getting a docu-series, not MTV Behind the Music or anything like that. I'm talking about like going in, interviewing, coming, you know what I'm saying, and putting it on a bigger screen, like letting bigger people know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or bigger people, letting a bigger audience see it.
Right.
So that's what's kind of weird to me, that we're just now getting Milli Vanilli, a docu-series, or even them coming up with that movie. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully the movie comes out, because I want to see.
I don't even think at this point they're gonna even do it.
Nah, they gotta do this, girl. You know it's true movie. And I think we talked about it before, but that would be dope. I'll play Rob or somebody. I'll put the Tyler Perry wig on, and
you have locks.
I know, but they put some extensions in my. Well, they had the
they had micro braids. Yeah, they had the micro braids.
Not them rocking the micro. Who said that was cool though?
Whoever that producer was. What's his name?
I know
his name is Kevin Frank Farron. He's the one that made them get into that stuff.
And I know they're from Europe. French,
West German,
French, or whatever. West
Germany.
Who said that was the look? You know what I mean?
The dude that was sitting in between them, he was like, yeah, you know, we're gonna put these micro braids in your hair. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get Keisha down the street and hook you up, okay?
That is wild. That's why. Who I want to know why there was no real background check on these dudes.
So
like I want to, because I mean, not to cut you off, but I remember them, but I don't remember their story at that time. Like, where were they from? You know what I'm saying? Like, where were they saying that? Were they from New York at the time? Were they from? You know what I'm saying? Where were they from? Or were they just already saying, "Oh, these guys come from overseas"?
yeah, that's what they were saying. They was like they were coming from overseas. I know they was from Germany at the time. I thought they was like from Europe or whatever. But they had just that's how they were introduced. They was like, oh, they've just invaded America. You know, Milli Vanilli is now invading America because, you know, these two guys that clearly don't
but
speak like us.
Right. But the way, so in interviews, the way that they sounded on the music and the way that they talked, two totally different things. I don't know why it took so long for them to put one and one together.
I think it's because they was hot at the time, and you know what I'm saying, like people just didn't, they just never connect. They were handsome, they were hot, and nobody wanted to connect the dots.
It was somebody. I bet it was that one dude who was like, "Wait a minute," and they called him a conspiracy theorist.
Right. He was probably like, he probably wrote for like Time magazine or something like that. Yeah. It was like Milli Vanilli's fake, and everybody was like, "Shut up, Todd." Shut up,
they killed it. I remember it's back when car phones was kind of fairly new. My auntie had a car phone. She had this van with a car phone in it, and Milli Vanilli was like on repeat for some reason. I don't know why, but I just remember, you know what I'm saying, picking up the phone, pretend like I'm talking on the phone, and it's, you know what I'm saying, like I'm stunting in this damn van with the car, you know, with this big ass car phone in it. The phone was huge, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, the 80s, dog.
The 80s.
The 80s, man. That's why I want to watch that horror movie. What is it? Thriller or whatever it's called. I want to see that. I got to. The 80s, man. It's something. The 80s was magical. It was magical. The 80s was magical, man.
But here's the crazy part about this. Rolling Stone back in 1989 called them the worst act of 1989, and girl, you know it's true, the worst album of 1989.
What? Rolling Stone was ahead of date. Well, you know what? I don't know if it was the worst album.
I mean,
putting it up, I don't know what other albums came out in 89. When did Michael Jackson came out? Was that 88, 89? What was that? With Bad.
Ooh, good question.
I think Bad was 89. Bad might have been 89. No, because Bad. No, Bad was earlier than that. Because Batman came out in 89 and Prince was on.
Bad was 87. So 87. they got him before that.
Yeah. I was a year off. 80. Okay.
That three of the 5 singles that came from that album hit number 1.
Number one.
Well,
what is Rolling Stone talking about?
I have no idea. And one of those songs was not Girl, and Girl You Know It's True. It was Baby Don't Forget My Number, Blame It on the Rain, and Girl I'm Gonna Miss You. They all went number 1.
Slaps. Just major slaps, just one after another. This is genius though. Find these dudes, like you said, handsome guys, right? Can't speak a lick of English, really. Accent,
and they were friends. Like they knew each other. They were friends, and they actually they were trying to be artists, but the guy that signed them was like, y'all good, but y'all ain't great.
Right. I can make you great.
I got these background singers that can make you sound great though.
I wonder who wrote that. I wonder who gets paid off of that. Or is it even streamed anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this one of them albums that where after they found out that they was done, they just threw everything in the trash and no royalties being made, nobody getting paid off? Because I remember, now that you say it, when they did do that behind the music on, I think VH1 did the behind the music on them, right? You know what I'm saying? That was right when he passed. They were like homeless and shit.
Yeah. Yep.
So
they don't. I don't think they get any money, but yeah, if you go on Spotify right now, Milli Vanilli you can stream Milli Vanilli, the first album.
No, I believe you can stream, but who is stream? I'm just saying, like,
Who
did
gets paid
everybody
for
just
it?
give up on them? No, just like, do they still have a fan base? Do people like Blame It on the Rain? Is
I
that
like
playing
Milli Vanilli.
anywhere?
I don't even care. I'm
No,
like,
I'm just saying, and on
in the club.
not in the club, but like if you go overseas,
They ain't playing no Milli Vanilli
you know
overseas.
where they're playing at, like a cruise ship or some shit like that. That's where they get played at. I'm just where would you be able to spin Blame It on the Rain or Girl You Know It's True? What was the other one? Baby Call Me or
Baby Don't Forget My Number.
Baby Don't Forget My Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. But where would that get played at? For me to even get royalty, they don't even put that in like movie. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you want to license the music out for movies and things like that, commercials.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a dope Super Bowl commercial to do something. But you know what I'm saying? With that as the soundtrack in the back, like Blame It on the Rain or you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, let Tom Brady do it.
No,
Let him lip sync it. Tom Brady's. I'm retired now. I'm gonna be a singer now.
I'm gonna be a singer. He come out there with the micro. Yes. Tom Brady and some micros would be wow. That'd be wild.
Crazy.
That would be wow. But I'm just spitballing, just thinking of you don't hear, like you said, this was the number one album in '89.
Mm-hmm.
They won a Grammy, so like
it went platinum 6 times.
It's crazy, and I guess were they canceled back then and stayed canceled?
No, well, I mean, obviously they were the butt of every joke. I mean, like In Living Color made a spoof of them. Yep. People was going at their necks, right? So obviously they disappear into nothingness. Oblivion. Right. Mm-hmm. Until VH1 is like, yeah, here's this behind the music. And we're like, dang, I forgot all about Milli Vanilli. Now it's like we're talking about him now, and I literally went and I went and looked there to see if that was on Spotify. I'm probably gonna be listening to Milli Vanilli for the rest of the night. I gotta hear the whole album because
wow.
I never got the album when I was little.
Me neither. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Who went if you didn't have it? And once you had it, once you found out that it wasn't them, I wondered if all the older people, the adults, the people who actually spent money on the album, did they frisbee it? Or did they wrap it up and say this gonna be a collector's piece?
They probably tossed that junk. They was like, man, these jokers is
these lied to me. Think of all the posters that was on the wall, these young ladies' walls, young teenagers. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure them girls ripped them posters down ASAP. Just ripped it down. You know what I'm saying?
They're
fake.
And you think I fell for the hard body.
It's a tough one though.
There actually is a documentary. It's called another documentary. It's called Milli Vanilli From Fame to Shame, directed by German Oliver Schwem, and it was released in 2016.
Fame to Shame, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it.
It's probably on Tubi.
It might be on Tubi. I seen some Tubi shit today. I'm not gonna talk about it. Tubi in this damn room.
In January 2014, the actual Milli Vanilli singers filmed an in-depth interview with the producers of Oprah, Where Are They Now? For OWN TV.
Oh, okay. Oprah tried to capitalize off of them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't work. But blame it on the rain. That's all I got to say. Blame it on the rain, man. I hope they're getting paid, especially it was Rob, right? Mm-hmm. His family. I hope everybody's getting the residuals and the points off the album. Even though I wonder how that's divvied up because they didn't do nothing.
No.
Right? Did they make the album or are they just basically
they had nothing to do with it. Like it was just
so
those
just models.
5 people. Yeah. I think it was 4 or 5 people that was recording it.
That's a tough pill to swallow. Like because I'm parading you around. Remember Arsenio Hall show?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm putting you in all these big places, knowing damn well that ain't you. And if you the management, I bet you every night they was like, "Woo,
woo, we almost got caught."
Yeah, Man, we by the skin of our teeth. Just
It was like, hey, do y'all want them to perform with a live band? Oh no.
oh no.
Oh,
Play
no.
the CD, please. And this was
play
I wanna-
track 2 and 3.
right. Please, back to back. I wonder if that's the reason for anti-skip technology now.
Probably.
They spirit that should be now. You talking about a commercial? Well, shit, we ain't got CDs no more, but that would have been the bomb commercial. Anti-skip technology and have them to be the spokespeople for it.
Girl, you know it's.
They were like, "What the?" That's wow, man. That's crazy. But
So we watching this or no?
I'm watching it. I'm really intrigued by Milli Vanilli, their story. I would love to. Hopefully, we get the Girl You Know Is True movie, and they just go all out, Flex Alexander, Michael Jackson style. Yeah, I want them to just go all out. You know what I'm saying? Just have a ball with it, have fun. Get some dope actors to portray these guys and do their legacy well. And I would even say I wouldn't even make the whole thing about the skip. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's part of it.
I mean,
no,
it's
like
part
going
of
to the backstory.
Right. I would want to see the backstory, like, and try to figure out like what did they think about it?
Right.
Like, were they fully 100% on board? Like, man, we're going up here every night and lip syncing, because for them to be ashamed of it when it happened, like you said, for them to run out knowing damn well that, hey, this is just protocol anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then come to find out that y'all are fraud, really frauds. This ain't just Soul Train around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, Soul
the
Train
Grammys was like, run that back.
Yeah, run it back. I would like to see the motivation behind, like you said, the manager. What made him think that this would work? It did work, but what made him say we can do this? You know,
one of the greatest cons ever.
One of the greatest. This is woo. Yeah, this is one of the greatest cons, and I think that is important too. That was neat, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if they don't talk about them because it's such a spit in the face. You know what I'm saying? Such a blight to the music industry that they try to just keep this swept under the rug, or what. But I say bring all the dirt with it. Bring all the dirt. I want to know you know what I'm saying? I want to know everything. Know it all. But yeah, you going to see it? You want to see it? Well, going to see it.
Yeah.
You going to sit home and watch it?
Yeah, I watch it. I mean, I watched the behind the music one, and I think I might have crossed the other documentary in passing on Tubi. I was like, oh, Milli Vanilli, keep it moving. Back to Hell's Kitchen.
That what you've been watching on Tubi?
I've been watching Hell's Kitchen like it ain't nothing.
Not
the veal is raw.
Gordon Ramsay a trip, man. But
one of my favorite chefs.
I'm done with this. We can move on. Let's get into some heat. Next up, let's talk about some movie franchises that should have ended. This is coming from Collider. They have their top 10 movie franchises that need to end now. Needs to end
right now.
This was this came out back in April. Right now. This came out back in April. But let's start with, let me share this on the screen. Let's just do that. That'll be better. Boom! Right off the jump. They going hard off the jump, me. Hard off the jump. The MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Ooh, does it need to stop? I know you haven't been
at this point
watching all of them.
True. They should stop with the Last Guardians.
So no, I'm letting you rock. Go ahead.
They should stop with the Last Guardians. We're good.
Stop. Be done with.
We're good. MCU. We're good. Like those characters from that part of the MCU. Like, we're good with y'all. Like, I don't need to see no more Thor. I don't need to see any more Iron Man. I'm good. I'm satisfied with ending with the Guardians. We good. Take Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, and little Tot. Start another one. Like end this shit.
Look, not little Tot.
That's what I'm gonna call her.
Little Tot. So you would say start a new one with them?
Yeah, like we don't like even ended with like everybody that was in the Infinity War except for Captain Marvel. Let's move on. Let's move on.
From
I mean, even I'm tired of Ant-Man and Wasp too. So y'all can go ahead and yep. And we know we're never gonna get another T'Challa. Like let's just push
everybody
this part
who's
of the
had
MCU.
more than 2 movies.
Yeah, just push this part of the MCU to the side and just roll with a new bunch. Like because y'all just at this point I'm tired of seeing Thor. Like I don't give a damn about another Thor movie. Okay, he gonna do the same thing he did in the last 6 Thor movies.
you checked out. I'm with this. I think it deserves to be on the spot on this list. And it's number 10 for a reason because, like you said, you don't necessarily have to end the franchise, but it's time to move on from these set of characters and move on from this part of the universe.
Right. Let's move on from the Avengers. Let's move on from Wakanda. Let's move on from Asgardian.
Bring the X-Men in and have that as a soft reboot, and everything revolves around the X-Men for the next 10, 15 years.
Exactly. Go ahead and bring Deadpool into the MCU.
Yep.
Stop making James Bond movie.
James Bond.
Yeah. We're done. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Are you even a fan of James Bond? Any of the movies? Any?
I've seen the ones with him in it, but like I haven't seen like the Sean Connery ones or anybody else. Like I mostly know him.
So you never watched the what was it? TBS Time to Die? Was it A Time to Die? Where they just played James Bond all? No.
Look, TBS get on my damn nerves with that shit.
What was it, the 7 Nights of James Bond? Yeah, something like that. You never was into that? I used to be in it. Man, let TBS run the 007.
Let 007 retire.
The thing is, they do let it breathe.
I mean, yeah, because it does get spread out. It ain't like it's not like fast movies where every year we get a new one. This is true. I guess not. They'd be like, yeah, so here's a new James Bond.
Yeah, I don't agree with it because I don't think James Bond need to be on the list because every time it's always a new they reboot. It's you know what I'm saying? And it's always a new guy. They go and get somebody new for a new art, you know what I'm saying, for a upcoming audience, new times, things like that nature. They don't change the character too much, too drastically, you know what I'm saying? But changes are involved due to it being a new day and age. So I don't think this should be on the list. I think James Bond is iconic enough to be played as long as the audience wants him to be played. I view it as that type of franchise. He's like an evergreen franchise. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like I don't think people get tired of James Bond.
I mean,
and I think it's due to the breaks. I think it's
because they spread them out.
Right. So, and you get the talk of who's going to be the new James Bond. T'Challa camp. You know what I'm saying? Like anti-recast camp. This is the reason why you recast, because then you get the discourse of who's going to be the next person.
Right.
You get to have all of these guys come in and play a iconic character, and you get to have, man, Chadwick Boseman is my Black Panther, or Yahya Abdul-Mateen is my Black, or you know what I'm saying. You get to have that talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you keep those people alive.
Facts.
That's it. Sean Connery is gone. We still talk about, is Sean Connery better than such and such as James Bond, or is Pierce Brosnan better than, you know what I'm saying? That's the talk. You don't. That's how you keep a legacy going. You don't say, we done with 007. Because if they would have stopped doing 007, and I know I'm going off on a tangent, if they would have stopped doing 007 after Sean Connery, You wouldn't have got a Pierce Brosnan. You wouldn't have got I forgot this dude. I always forget his name.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. I always forget his name, man. He's like my favorite Bond. Daniel Craig. But you wouldn't get it. Here we go.
Rest in peace,
and
Indiana
this number
Jones. 8. Good God.
Rest in peace, Indiana Jones. Yes. Rest in peace, Indiana, because this is since they never swapped him out, the actor.
Mm-hmm.
He will die with the actor until they figure out a way to get a new actor. And when I say he would die with the actor, not like they don't want to bring him back, but it's like, how can we bring him back?
Right. You gotta bring him back young. You gotta start over.
Right. You have to start over. You know what I'm saying? But what's hard is, unlike James Bond, Indiana Jones got old. Right? In this franchise, he got old. We saw him go from being the 30-year-old adventurer to damn near on his deathbed in this last
young and fine to old and decrepit.
You know what I'm saying? So I
couldn't run a boulder if he wanted to.
Right. What am I watching right now? Geriatric Indiana Jones. He can't swing with the whip no more. He can't punch the Nazis out. And I think he is a product of that time period. I don't even know what you do to bring him back. You know what I'm saying? If in 10, 15 years, if you say, hey, let's revive, 20 years, let's revive the Indiana Jones franchise, what do you do? Is he still beating up Nazis?
No, because, well, I mean, if we're going to bring him to modern time, he wouldn't be beating up Nazis. He'd be like jumping over cliffs like in Fast 10. Mm-hmm. He'd be like, no,
but he's an adventurer,
and then the whip would like around a tree and then swing across a gorge.
Swing. I mean, that's what they did in Fast. They did it. What was that? Fast 8, Fast 9. They did that.
That's what they have to do. Like Indiana Jones would have to become the new Mission Impossible / Fast 10.
Yeah, I just don't see. If they did one more film, it would have to they would have to either kill him or really retire him. Like, you done, you retired. I don't want to see you a whip. I don't want to see that damn hat or that jacket. No damn more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are done.
You're gonna be a mentor.
And how did you get so damn good at whipping shit anyway? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm finna get him.
You stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Back in the 1920s, 1930s. Why you were so good at whipping shit?
Wow. My grandpappy taught me.
Indiana Jones deserves to be on this list. Yeah, I know, right, Grant? Yeah, you know, I grew up Mississippi, man, you know, whipping shit. I bet you were whipping shit in Mississippi, Indy. But no, this deserves to be number 8. I think this deserves to be number 8 on the list. Mm-hmm. Oh, this one was a hard one for me. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World franchise. This was kind of hard. I'm gonna defer to you. And where your daughter at? Isn't she a
yes?
Jurassic fan? Can I phone a friend? Can we bring her in?
I had to call her. Yo, like this was great up until 3. I mean, no, not gonna say 3. 3 actually was pretty decent, but the first 2, you can't beat it, right? But then when they started making it, the Jurassic World came out. It was like, dang, how did y'all get all the dinosaurs into a SeaWorld amusement park? Like, you know, and that's when it became like,
I mean, SeaWorld, Jurassic World, that's what it was. It was a theme park.
Pretty much. Yeah. Like, I was like, how y'all put Universal Studios and SeaWorld in one in a theme park with dinosaurs? Like, but that last one, I mean, the last one was kind of like the bow to tie it all together and hopefully end this, because you brought back everybody.
You did.
You brought back everybody. You know, everybody from the first movie. You know, everybody from Jurassic Park and from Jurassic World. You put them all in one movie and introduce new characters as well too. But we're hoping that this is the final film, because I am tired of the dinosaurs. I thought it was over when the dinosaurs was free and they was running around. They was running around killing people because they could. They was like, no, we wrangled them all up and put them in Jurassic and and now we're trying to figure it out. We're gonna wrangle them up and they all on one island. But I didn't even understand the whole island thing. Like now there's like, how many islands has dinosaurs on it? Damn it. There was a site Z. Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, whole nother island. I hear that, but I still think of some life in this. I think you chill for it. I think everybody's still gonna be enamored by dinosaurs, no matter what. Like that's something that just fascinates people, kids. I mean, but no, I think adults are still, you know what I'm saying? It's fascinated by dinosaurs because we don't. That's one thing. Yeah, we see the fossils, but nobody knows what the fuck they look like, right? We still don't know what they look like, flesh and blood, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's still places you can go with Jurassic Park / Jurassic World. We got 2 trilogies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or did they do 4?
No. We got 4 of one. We got Jurassic Park. We got one Jurassic Park trilogy, and then we got Jurassic World, and then the second Jurassic. I think should be it. Yeah,
they did 3 of them.
They did 3 Jurassic Worlds.
They did 3. They did 3. Yeah, they did 3 Jurassic World.
To the Googles,
I think they did.
Jurassic World and then Jurassic World Dominion.
So they only did 2 Jurassic World.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's we got another one coming. See?
No.
No.
Oh no, wait, there was 3. There was 3.
What?
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So it was Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and then Jurassic World Dominion. So we got 2 trilogies.
Okay.
Go on ahead.
Why I don't remember the second one?
Because it wasn't worth remembering. See? Mm-hmm.
No, hold on. No.
It wasn't worth remembering.
No.
It's okay.
I don't agree.
It's okay.
I don't agree.
It's okay. You don't remember.
I don't agree. I don't remember though.
You don't remember.
Oh, now I do. I do remember. Gotcha. I do remember. But yeah. So you got 2 trilogies.
What happens?
That was when they had the dinosaurs in like the building.
Mm-hmm.
With the
they
girl.
Were auctioning them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With Maisie.
See, yep. I remember.
And they was out living in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere, yeah. But so you got 2 trilogies. I think you can get a 3rd trilogy.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see no more damn dinosaurs.
No, a whole different story. Whole different story.
Oh, you mean with the locusts?
Nah, I would move on from this in this photo, this batch of people. I know they brought everybody back, but I would move on. I'll move on. Because it's
you gotta have Dr. Ian somehow, some way in this movie, somehow.
He didn't play. What role did he really play? See, this the bad thing.
He's just
everybody they brought back didn't do shit.
Just the voice of reason.
Had no reason to come back. It was just for nostalgia.
Of course.
So there was really no reason for you know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to bring old girl back.
You know what? I can't. I knew he's gonna do that. I knew he's gonna go there.
Want to bring Pretty Eyes back? Yes, indeed. But no, she said, "Oh God, no." But you move on. I think you move on. Come up with a whole new cast of characters, and give me an actual bad. Like they tried to have the last dude to be a bad villain, but he was just too likable. I liked him as you know what I'm saying.
Didn't he get 8?
He got into the little subway thing, and they got him. But he was likable up until that point. He was like the likable asshole.
Mm-mm. It seems like all the villains end up getting 8.
They do
in every single one of these movies. They don't make it to the sequel.
Nah, they don't. But that's what I'm saying. I would want an overarching, because they even try. They tried to bring the corporations in, but the corporations even really didn't do nothing. Right. I would like to see Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk type villainry. You know what I'm saying? In a Jurassic Park movie.
That's like in the second one.
But that wasn't real villain. I need they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because the second, that was like, Nah, I need somebody who don't care. I need somebody who want to use the dinosaurs to take over the world. I need all of this. I need Thanos. I need, you know what I'm saying?
Not Thanos energy.
I need Thanos.
Not the
I need
Thanos
Thanos.
energy.
You give me somebody where you got to get all the Infinity Stones together to make, you know what I'm saying? I need something like that. Give me a story like that. Give me a real MacGuffin, because they didn't give us. They tried to have the rap, you know, they bringing the Raptors in, like, or maybe you're right, Mika. Maybe I'm.
We gotta move on.
And,
We gotta move on from the dinosaurs, or as the chromosome said, the
that
dinosaur.
Jurassic Park needs to be.
I say it like that.
The dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs.
It deserves to be on the list. If you agree, let me know if you agree. I don't necessarily agree. Number 6, Despicable Me.
No.
No, it shouldn't be on the list.
No, it shouldn't be on the list. The reason why is because the minions are so cute. Like you can do hella stories with the minions. Now I don't know about Gru,
So
but them little yellow guys. Yeah, you can do plenty with that.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, I think the franchise is still viable. I don't think you move. I think that's the wrong thing to do. Move away from such a beloved character.
Yeah,
something that works. But now what I do think you do is you take your time. I don't think you force feed every year a new Minions or a new Gru movie.
Exactly.
I think you wait 5,
spread
6,
them out.
7 years,
Yeah.
Spread them out. That's what you do. Get that new batch of kids who, you know, are coming into watching movies and things like that. Let me get them, because the thing about cartoons is kids and cartoons, it's always going to hit. You always have that window, I think, from like 4 to I say around 10, 11. That's like the window.
Right.
Where, you know what I'm saying? That's the money making window. Once you get into the 11, 12, 13 area, they start venturing out. They playing sports a little bit. They not necessarily watching TV. Other things is on their mind. But that 4 to 10, 4 to 11 range, you got them. Mm-hmm. Now, the bad part is you don't have Saturday morning. You don't have a reason for the kids to sit down in front of the TV necessarily anymore, like Saturday mornings. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You don't have that. I think that's
if they did play this one. This was smart. They did Despicable Me in 2010. Mm-hmm. Despicable Me 2 in 2013. 3 came out in 2017, and then now the 4th installment is coming out in 2024. But in between those movies, they released the Minion movies.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So
they did 2 Minion movies, right? Is it 2 of them?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's 2. Yeah. The Minions.
And it's just it's the way, you know what I'm saying, we've seen Gru, his thought process change, the way he cares for the Minions. I forgot the girl's name. The other spy.
Margot.
Margot. Yeah, that's it.
No, Margot is his is one of his daughters. Lucy's the other spy.
Lucy.
And I hope Despicable Me 4 is them getting pregnant. Yes.
Ooh, that would be actually a good story. Mm-hmm. That's it. Look at Mika. Okay, Hollywood Mika. So no, because I agree with Mika.
It was different.
It was. And because then that'd be dope. And the Minions and the baby dynamic would be crazy.
Like that, you know how they always do at the end of the movie, they always show like the Minions, like they show the Minions with Gru, or the Minions with the kids or whatever. It would be dope at the end of the movie, like Lucy has the baby and the baby's crawling around and the Minions like like they're like chasing after her.
Right.
That would be so dope.
Chasing after, yeah. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. That'd be a little cute.
Come and
I
sign
agree,
me.
Because this should not be on the list. Let it rock. Because, and another thing, it don't feel played. It don't feel dated. It don't feel like it should be done.
I don't know about other people.
More juice in the squeeze with this one.
Yes, I don't know about other people, but I get excited when I see a Minions movie or a Despicable Me movie is getting ready to come out. I'm like, oh snap, more Gru, or I get to see more Minions or something like that. But On the Minion movies were spread out
it's
too.
good.
They're 7 years apart.
Minions is 7 years. So so that's what I'm saying. They keep hitting that new, you know what I'm saying, group. Keep hitting that group. All right, what's next? Ice Age.
End it.
I kind of agree. Yeah, I kind of agree.
You're turning into the Land Before Time.
Yeah.
How long was this Ice Age?
I agree with this.
Why are y'all not dead?
I love what this Ice Age. Ray Romano, John Leguizamo, Dennis Leary. Who was Queen Latifah wasn't in this one?
Queen Latifah.
Jada Pink was it? Was it Queen Latifah?
No. It's Queen Latifah. She played
Chris Rock. No, I'm thinking of what's the other one with the zebra and all
Madagascar. They need to go ahead and end that.
Madagascar. That's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, this needs to end. I'm with you. This is, and they keep, running the same joke with this damn squirrel animal thing. Saber-tooth squirrel can't get the nut. If he's chasing that only one nut, he would have died a long time ago. Yeah, that's what he is. A saber-tooth squirrel can't get the nut.
Damn Ice Age.
He should have been died, man. We don't even really have to go into. I think we're both in agreement on this.
Yeah, y'all can end this. We don't care. I don't care nothing about these animals that don't exist anymore.
I don't even think the kids watch this. No. And I'm done. Yeah. Because there's no lovable characters for the most part, other than the saber-tooth squirrel who can't get the nut. But I think that's played.
Yeah,
they've played that out. So
you can keep it. We're good. Thanks.
Terminator. Oh no! No.
Oh, y'all could have ended it after the liquid one. Yeah.
No. I think
after two, you could have ended it.
I take the hit on this one, Mika. I take the hit. Yes and no. You could have ended it. I do think it gets a bad rap. I think three was not bad. I think the 3 was actually pretty decent. I think once you get into Salvation, what was that? The Salvation? Nothing.
See, no.
Then you got Genesis. No, then you got Genesis, and then you got this last one. Genesis was good.
Dark Fate.
And this last one was good. Dark Fate. I think because you didn't have Sarah Connor in. They tried to make John the star, right? Mm-hmm. Or his character the star, or the sidekick to Arnold's character. And Sarah Connor was the driving force behind the franchise. Opposite of Arnie, Linda Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? And I think once she checked out and was done, I think everybody checked out with her. But
then she came back for Dark Fate.
Right, but I think they was already done by then.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I think everybody we done. But it had a TV show called Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. One of the best TV shows on TV at the time.
Canceled.
One of the best. Yep, canceled. The writer strike, I think, ate it. I think the writer strike killed it back then. But one of the best shows on TV, man. And but it was good because guess what? Sarah Connor. Don't nobody give a damn about John Connor. Fuck John. Sarah Connor was the man. You know what I'm saying? It got so bad to where they made John Connor a bad guy.
Yep.
In Genesis.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then they brought Sarah Connor back, but they used Amelia Clark, aka Khaleesi, and she did a good job. But it wasn't Linda Hamilton. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't want to see it go, but I'm with you. We don't need another Terminator.
Not at all.
I mean, look at that. 1984. We don't need another Terminator. We're good.
We're good. Thanks.
We are good.
We're just waiting for them to Skynet to take over. Done. That's it.
Like you can't. Yeah.
He
because that's another thing too. How do the story? What'd you say?
I say he beyond his prime.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. So, peace out to Terminator. Those first two, like Mika said, classics. Everything else is
Garbage juice.
just hogwash, I guess. Boom,
Speaking of
Fantastic
hogwash,
Beast. And should it?
I ain't never seen these movies.
I know, right?
Never seen them.
Me neither. Me neither. Never seen them.
I couldn't tell you anything about this.
I really
this
couldn't.
franchise.
I'm not a Harry Potter guy. Yeah, not a Harry Potter guy. So I really can't speak on it. I can't tell you whether if it should stay, if it should go, because I'm just
Right.
not. What are the Potter fans called? Potterheads, potheads.
I don't know. The hair
I'm
bear
not a
stare.
pothead, so I couldn't tell. You know, the hair bear. Oh man, but yeah, I don't know anything about this franchise to say whether it should stay or should go. I know Harry Potter had damn near 9 movies.
Yeah. Before they ended it.
Yeah, before they end, and they're in talks to try to bring it back. So I couldn't tell
We
you.
don't want a reboot. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. But salute to them. Alien. Alien can go. They can go.
At this point,
Alien is like
if we haven't figured. Mm-hmm.
that dude who. No, go ahead.
No, go. There's something like a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, I see it's lagging. I see. No, I was saying Alien is like that dude who used to hoop, but crazy hooper, right? Just was like the man. Was crazy in high school, got busy in college, damn near went pro, had to go play overseas, got hurt, came back, still think he can hoop the way that he hooped 20 years ago.
No.
That's Alien.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I have to agree.
That's all I got. And it's like, as much as you want to see him, because you like, nah, he still got it. He still got it. Still something left. But ain't nothing left, bro.
Oh, they also try to throw in his homeboy in there and was like, we gonna give you 2 for 1. Alien versus Predator. Y'all, you feel me?
Yep.
2 hoopers. They used to play overseas with each other. They still in the G League. They ain't never coming out the G League, but that's okay.
They coming out the G League. Oh man. Was in the NBA, got downgraded to the G League. Yeah, that's Alien to me. That's how the thing is it's near and dear to my heart. But look at that. 79.
8 films later.
79. It's time. Just let it go. Just let it go. Woo. Number 1. I knew this was gonna be on the list. I knew number 1 was gonna be the Fast and Furious franchise.
Put it down.
They got to figure out a way to end it, right? I'm with you. You now have to like say, all right, this is how we end this franchise.
Mm-hmm. They're not going to end that franchise. It's going to be a Fast and Furious 20. And they're going to be in the nursing home, and they're going to be like, you ready to ride? Shut up.
With the electric scooter, with the electric motorized wheelchair, souped up with Nas. Yeah, I just don't see what other physics breaking shit that they can do. Like, I don't know what else you do. They done been to space. Only thing I can see now is aliens and Transformers and other crazy otherworldly shit that happen.
Have they drove underwater yet?
And superheroes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they fought a submarine.
Oh, shit.
They did that. They fought everything. Only thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where else to go with Fast and Furious. I just don't know. Trains, planes, and automobiles. They've done it all.
Yes.
They've done
Yes,
it
they
all.
have.
Unless they can go back to like telling a contained story. You know, like the first one was like, oh, we just trying to stop the robbers from hijacking the trucks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was his whole thing. Unless they can go back to some, but you can't go from this extreme back to a damn NCIS episode. You can't do that.
We went from street racing to jumping to driving down the Hoover Dam.
Right. You can't do that. I'm a big fan of the franchise. I'm don't have no issue saying that. To those who aren't a fan, I totally understand. I get it. Those who jumped off at 5 or 6 or wherever the hell they jumped off at, I get it. I don't have no disparaging words for you. I totally understand. I just like to see things completed. I guess you could say I'm a completionist in that way. End it already so I can be done. End it so I can be done.
They was like, you getting Fast 10 Part 1. No. No.
Just end it, man.
It's supposed to be over.
End it for Paul Walker's sake. End it for Paul Walker.
Thank you. That's when you should have ended it.
It's time.
We're doing this for you, Paul. And this Paul was like, no, you're not.
Or, I mean, and if you want to do the spinoff, if you want to do the Rock and all of them, do the spin, but in Fast and Furious, in that, take the Rock, don't bring no cars in it, and let him go do Rock shit. Him and Jason Statham.
Mm-hmm.
Let them go do the shit that they do. The family, let them be family and be in that house and be done. Retire already. I don't even know how y'all got hooked up with the CIA and black ops teams in the first place. Y'all used to fucking hijack trucks for CD and DVD players, and now y'all fucking special ops.
Y'all should be in jail.
Straight jail. Breaking laws in every country. You know what I'm saying? Like, then they just picked up a merry band of.
We went from 5 people to 20.
How? 20. All of them family now? Like, nah, man. Give me the big double cross to end it. Give me like Ludacris, like sets everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Give me something like that. And be like, oh shit, I didn't see that coming. And that'll be
right.
It. Or shit. We know that Paul Walker's character isn't dead in this movie. Have him have an actual conscience and want to throw everybody in jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have him doing shit behind the scene. Because, you know what I'm saying? He's still alive. We don't need to see his face. He could be like, what's my man on Inspector Gadget?
Dr. Claw.
Bad guy. Dr. Claw. He could be like Dr. Claw. All we see is the back of his head and his hand rubbing on the little cat. That's all we need to see. And just set everybody up one by one. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be dope. I think having Jason Momoa's character working for Paul Walker would be some dope ass shit. And that's how you end it. We don't need no explanation how it happened. What'd you say?
He walks in and be like, yes, you thought you were doing this the whole time by yourself. I'm Mr.
Yep. Hey. And they all look and be like, oh, what the fuck? And it goes off.
End of
American
the movie.
flag. Yep. End of the franchise. We done.
We're done.
It says Finn. You know, I'd be like in cursive. They say Finn with the period. That's it. Boom. Out of here.
So many people will be pissed off.
They would. They hate it. And I guarantee it'll make $1 billion. I guarantee it'll make $1 billion. If I said it was like the return of Paul Walker's character, ejectocito, cuz. Like, yep. We there. That's where we at.
I said, forget about it, cuz.
I said, forget about it, cuz. What'd he say? I said, forget about it, cuz.
Forget about it, cuz.
Tell you. Tyrese don't see it come. Like, don't nobody see the double cross coming. Yep. It goes off and they start playing for the love of doom 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 for the love of money. That's how I go off.
Yeah, if you in the franchise like that, it ain't gonna work. I'm sorry.
That's
just listening
working.
to it now. I'm listening to it now, and
That's
I'm like,
working.
no,
That works.
don't
Nika.
end it like that. It does not work.
It works. I'm watching it in my head right now. I'm like, yeah, this is dope.
We funded you.
End credit scene with Milli Vanilli in there. I like this lag because you don't be hearing the jokes until later, and then oh man. So we both agree this should not be on the I mean, it should be on the list and it should be number 1.
Yes.
Concur.
All
right. Oh, that's it. I think that's the list. I don't think there's no honorable mentions and nothing like that. Do you? So before we wrap it up, do you have any honorable mentions?
I think we mentioned it earlier. Dang, I can't remember what I said. But it was some one of them other movies where I was like, dang, like just like something. I can't remember the name of the movie. Go ahead and get rid of Shrek. Are y'all at it? Let's get rid of Shrek.
Oh,
let's get rid of Shrek.
You know what? I do have this little montage.
Yeah, go ahead and in the Pirates
Die
too.
Hard.
Yeah, get rid of the Pirates. Get rid of Die Hard.
If you're not bringing Johnny back, yeah, in the Pirates. What about these horror icons right here?
Nah, you can keep them.
Yes, no.
Nah, keep them.
Well, I mean, they ain't really been around though. Other than this guy on the bottom, everybody else ain't really done that.
Honestly,
in the
don't
past,
do no more Halloweens. We're good.
10 years almost.
Yeah, don't do no more Halloweens. We're good. Give us the sequel to that remake though from Friday the 13th.
There is no answer to Michael Myers because there's no answer.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. I will take that. I wonder why we didn't get another one. Was that not well received or something?
Nah, well, hold on. I have to pull it up because I'm pretty sure it did, because it, from my understanding, it did very well at the box office, and it did very well on Rotten Tomatoes. Maybe I'm wrong, but from what I've seen, yeah. Let's see.
I thought it did good. Everybody who I talk to when it comes to it, they like it.
It's got,
so I don't know.
Rotten Tomatoes. See, this is why I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes.
We know they payola now.
That right. 25% on Rotten Tomatoes. But the audience score is 46%. But if you look at the Google reviews, it's 72%. So somebody lying.
Right. Somebody lying. Somebody's lying.
Yeah, I love it. I like that he run. I like that he was running. I like that he lived in, like, we got his little backstories, and come to find out he did survive. His body washed up on shore. He survived.
Yeah. And
he started living in the woods.
That Camp Crystal Lake training. You know what I'm saying? His ninja
in a
skills.
montage.
That's what they should have. That's what they need to give us. Just a montage of him training, sharpening arrows and getting his machete right, making sure it can chop through 8 bamboo
like,
fucking. Yeah.
Wow.
him getting the hockey mask, cleaning it up real nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot. How did he end up with the hockey mask in this one?
In this one, remember he was walking. He had the bag over his head for like a third of the movie, and then what's it, the third?
Oh, when he killed the Asian, Asian dude
with inside the barn thing.
Yeah, and because he was like playing with the hockey stick, and he's turned around and he was like standing there with the hockey mask on. And that's the first time we seen the mask. Got it. I'm gonna go rewatch this one tonight.
Yeah. So that's it. You got anything else? Because I don't have any honorable mentions. Everything that you know,
It'll come to me later. I'll be like, that movie.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I guess. Well, you know what? Predator.
Yeah, you can go ahead and debt those two. We're good.
Predator. I say leave Predator alone. Just give it some time. Let it breathe. Because the thing is, some of these franchises I just think need to just breathe.
Right. Like take a cue from the Despicable Me franchise.
And
If you
007.
spread 007, like if you spread them out enough, it keeps people wanting more. Don't do like the freaking Saw series and release a damn new Saw movie. That's another one.
Right.
Cancel. Go ahead and get rid of Saw. But again, or take a note from Paranormal Activity. They spread those out.
They did.
So when we was like, oh snap, this is a new Paranormal Activity, that it got people excited about it because we hadn't seen one in a while.
Scream.
Get rid of it. Stop.
What?
No, well, it's one of those things where the trope is starting to become. All right, we know it's too predictable. It's somebody like when I watched. Matter of fact, when I went and watched the last one, I already knew who one of the killers was. I was like, oh yeah. Always disappearing.
Yeah, I knew. I figured it was the boyfriend.
No, it wasn't. He wasn't the boyfriend. It was the awkward kid that didn't fit into the group.
I'm not the last one. The one that restarted everything.
Right.
I
picked up on that too. I was like, it's him. It's always the person that doesn't fit in the group. But that's what I liked about the original one is because you didn't know. Yeah. You couldn't figure it out but if you go back and rewatch it and pay attention to Billy and Stu's actions, you'll pick it up.
Do you think a way to reinvigorate it is to put it back with school kids, high school kids? Because I think that's one thing too. Like it seems like now a lot of these horror movies try to put them in the college setting or make them actual adults.
Right.
I think it's easier to kill seniors.
Yeah. Now it's easier to kill seniors.
Class of such and such. I think it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that makes more sense. Because like you said, that first one, they were all, it's a clique of friends and who are already close and familiar with each other. So it's hard to pick out the oddball. But when you're in everybody ain't friends in college. Everybody ain't friends in the next stages of life. These are people that you're just picking up. So you get people who, okay, I've been knowing these guys for 5 years, and then here come this other guy that you just introduced, and now body start dropping. No, it can't be Charles. I've known come on, Charles is a good guy. Charles just showed up when the body started dropping. You mean to tell me it's not Charles? Nah, Charles got to go. How about this? Let's lock Charles's ass up.
Literally I'm watching the movie and I was like, yeah, it's him. It's him.
You know what was a good one though? The one that had Anthony Anderson in it. What was that? 4?
I want to say
with Sydney's cousin or whatever.
Yeah,
she was.
4.
Yeah, that one. Now that one was actually pretty good.
Yeah, 3 was trash, but 4 helped it reboot. You know what I'm saying? And again, they were also in high school. So like you said, the high school thing works because everybody knows everybody. They're cool with everyone. You know what I'm saying? They have their clique. So if somebody randomly just like, and you're like kind of looking at them, so like that's why I like the first one because you was looking at Randy, you was looking at Stu, you was looking at Billy, you wasn't looking at none of the girls because you're like, ain't no way in the world they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or you was looking at the principal, or you just didn't know who it could be at that time. And then plus Sidney Prescott's dad disappeared, so you thought it was him too.
Yeah, that too. Then it had the craziest kill in the world, the garage kill. That was like that's my favorite Scream kill of all time. Remember when they parodied it?
Yes.
And they had the garage going up all slow. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, shit, hurry up.
Right. No! And then she broke she broke the garage door. My Lord,
yeah,
Lord.
That's like my favorite kill, man. But yeah, I agree with you on that. Seniors, class of whatever, put them back in movies. They
Right.
worked in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Mhm.
They worked in they were high school Urban Legend, right? Or was that
No,
college?
college. That was
That was
college. That was college. But see, but it worked in Urban Legend too. I mean, also because they were a tight knit group of friends in college. You know what I'm saying? And then this random, even though the girl she was part of the group, you never realized like it was her.
Mm.
So yeah. So yeah, I think the Scream franchise can go unless they go back to like if you take a chapter out of the first movie and do it that way, you might be able to save the franchise.
Yeah. And we don't necessarily need Sidney Prescott back.
No, not at all. This is a reboot
Yeah,
or
we don't
requel.
necessarily need
What they call it? A requel.
a requel, yeah. Because I know right now, before the strikes and everything happened, they said that they was really trying to negotiate with her and get her to come back. Even though they were gonna drop this movie anyway, but like for the movie after this, they really want to bring her back.
We don't need, you know what? We don't need Sidney Prescott for
And
anything. She's become or Gail. We don't need neither one of them. We like at this point
They should bring Dewey back
from the dead.
from the dead.
At this
He didn't
point,
really
like,
die.
right? That'd be.
He ends up being. What if they brought Dewey back?
Dewey
We find out
died.
he didn't really die, and he is now.
No, he was under a sheet. He gone. House
Okay, he
is
gone.
so
You're right.
hard.
Right.
But
I mean, one of the twins.
at this point, they become the new Randy. All right, giving us all the rules and this is no. We already have somebody that can do that. It's Randy's niece that is become the new quirky one in the group. This is a requel, and these are the rules of the requel. Shut up at this point.
I think they should. I think that trope. I like how they said, the requel, whatever, but them always talking about the rules.
Right. There are no rules in horror movies.
Yeah, I think they just need to let that, at least even if they do come back, let that go. Quit talking about, oh well, the rules state, or looking around the room and it's like, like
nobody is safe.
It's like, well, in the Tubi movie, like just leave the rules alone.
This is a prequel of a requel of a Tubi movie that I saw last week.
Just leave the rules alone. Let the horror come as it comes, or let the kills come as they come. We don't need rules on how to kill. Right. Other than it should be seniors. That's the only rule that should be.
That part.
Oh man, seniors at a house party. It's got to be a house party.
Yeah, we haven't even got a house party in a while.
Nah, we get this last one. No, it was a party scene, but we didn't get kills at a house party.
No,
you right?
Nope. Oh, and one last thing before we do wrap this up. I just want to read this real quick. In October 2009, Warner Brothers Pictures set a release date for the sequel to Friday the 13th as August 13th, 2010. On December 10th, on December 10th, however, the sequel was pulled from its release date and delayed indefinitely. In April 2010, producer Brad Fuller announced that a sequel to the film was not happening. In February 2011, Fuller announced that Damian Shannon and Mark Swift had finished a script for the sequel.
Okay.
In June 2013, Warner Brothers relinquished their film rights to the Friday the 13th franchise to Paramount Pictures. During the same month, however, Derek Mears, who portrayed Jason Voorhees, revealed that Paramount was working with Platinum Dunes to produce a sequel to the remake. However, the sequel was later developed into a separate installment of the franchise. So, who knows? We may be getting it, we may be not.
We are supposed to be getting
Give me my sequel.
The Crystal Lake television show.
We do. Oh, that's what they're talking about. Separate installment.
Yeah. We are supposed to be getting that. So who knows? Who knows what we get? But I think that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have just released the sequel.
Because I'm pretty sure they saw what happened with Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street, that remake, and was like, ugh.
Or, I mean, again, we're talking about people who are nostalgia to Friday the 13th, and there are the people that went and saw this movie and was like, "Oh, this is dumb. This ain't the same Jason. He's not a lumbering idiot."
I thought this was I thought they added layers and made Jason. You know, I thought this was like one of the better iterations of Mr. Voorhees, man.
I have to agree.
That's what I saw from. I left the movie theater like shit. This was one of the, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a Jason Voorhees fan. All the, you know what I'm saying? This was it. This is like a top out of the franchise. It's top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the franchise is top 3. So, you know, and I got my guilty pleasure with Jason X. I don't even like to rate it. I just like to set it aside. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll tell you in a heartbeat. I like that movie. I love.
No,
Jason
I like
X.
it.
I
know.
Jason
Trust me, I love it too. I just don't rate it because I don't see it as the. To me, Jason X and Freddy vs. Jason, they're kind of in their own pocket.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like outside the franchise, because Jason X isn't connected to it doesn't continue where the other movies left off. It's its own entity by itself because it
was damn near like fan fiction.
Pretty okay, exactly. I have to agree with you on that. Like it was just because it wasn't connected to like Jason Takes Manhattan. It wasn't connected to Freddy versus Jason. It wasn't connected to Jason Goes to Hell. It literally started out with, hey, we got him trapped.
Right.
We finally caught him. And he was like,
we sending him up
he
to
was
space.
like, psych.
Right. Y'all don't have me, guys. Shit, we might need to do like a review on that movie.
We got to for spooky season. Got to.
Spooky season. We got to review on that. Got to do it. Because I want to know their whole thing. They wanted to just get Jason off of Earth.
Right. Well,
why didn't they just shoot his ass into the? No, they wanted to experiment on Jason.
Right. They wanted to experiment on him so they could figure out how he regenerates.
He regenerates, yeah.
And that's why he was like restrained up, and the lab tech was like, no, like you don't experiment on this guy. Like, why didn't you get rid of him? And they was like, what?
Why would we do that? We're stupid scientists.
Right. So
smartest people in the world. And Jason said, all right, I got something for y'all.
Dead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. I appreciate everybody who showed up. Mika, you got anything you want to say?
No, that's it.
You can catch us on Mondays, Blurred AF Experience. That will be on the Dre Mac YouTube channel. And then we'll be right back here on Wednesdays at 8:30 on this Blues House channel. And you can catch Mika every day.
Not every day.
All day. No. 7 days a week.
No.
You can catch Mika Tuesday and Thursdays.
Tuesday and Saturdays.
Saturdays. Well, I thought you was on. I thought
no more Thursdays. No Thursdays no more. So we used to do Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Tuesdays and Saturdays. Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. Is it still Toxic Tuesdays or have y'all changed?
Yeah, we still on Toxic Tuesdays.
Toxic Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And what's Saturday? Saturday, y'all just
sometimes we just kick it. Sometimes this last game Saturday night, right? We did sometimes game night, but last Saturday we did movies that made you cry, and it got deep. It got deep.
I did see y'all doing that movie. What movie made you cry, Mika?
I ain't had no movie that made me. I'm joking. It was I didn't cry while we was on the show, but it definitely was Never Ending Story.
Never Ending Story. Oh, that's a good one.
When the horse went down in the mud, he was like, "Come on, you stupid horse!" I was like, "Come on, you stupid horse!"
Atreyu was a tug on the heartstring. I didn't cry when but it came. It almost. It was,
like they were mentioning, they were showing clips, and I was like. I mean, I felt sad, but I was like, I ain't shed a tear. Like,
the only movie I ever cried was E.T.
The last movie I cried was Jurassic World Dominion. But the only reason why I cried was because it was just this one lone brontosaurus that was like as the volcano lava was getting ready
and it came and got his ass.
like no, he jumped up, like he did like this one like final like
the
like,
horse.
Yeah. And I was like,
they ain't supposed to be here anyway, Mika.
I was like, go get him. Go back and get him. Go back.
I bet that dinosaur meat probably tastes good, all crispy and stuff like that.
You know what? You cold. You a cold piece.
Season
that's
it
the
up
last movie
nice.
I cried at. Like that's the last movie that made me cry. I cried in the movie theater when I saw it. I was like,
damn.
No.
Nope. E.T. was the last. I ain't cried in that. I felt some, them come up a little bit, but I ain't. E.T. made me cry when I thought he died. I thought E.T. died. No,
everybody's like, oh, the Lion King, like the part when Mufasa died. They was like, oh, that part made me cry, and I was just like, I was sad. I was like, no.
I wasn't even.
But I didn't cry.
Enjoying. I don't know. Maybe it's a Disney movie,
but it was one of those things where you was like, oh.
So it was like, to me, it was expected. Of course, he was gonna die.
Right.
I didn't. It's Disney. Disney kill all the daddies off.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Right. I think by then I was just like, yeah. If
I'm with you on
Scar trying to kill him, he's trying to kill him. Oh no,
right.
that Atreyu when Atreyu was trying to get Artax to come on.
Yep.
Come on, Artax. You gotta think happy thoughts. I was like, come on, stupid horse.
Yeah,
you're gonna die slow.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I'm
pretty sure that was a fun one.
It got real deep. Like when they went into Fresh Prince, the whole how come he don't want me? I was
why he don't want me, Uncle Phil?
Why he don't want me? They went into that one. They also went into the one where he was telling Carton like, you owe me your life. Give me the gun. I was like, those scenes made y'all cry because I was just sitting there like,
I just thought they were prolific. Yeah, they was prolific scenes, but crying. I mean, if you talking television, you got it's some scenes out there that you can say were emotional scenes, but the cry, I don't know about. Crying.
I was like, and then Antoine Fisher was another scene from Antoine Fisher.
That boy came from the gutter,
right? And there was a lot of movies, a lot of clips that got chose. I was like, yo, like how come we didn't choose like Fievel, the American Tale? Like
what? Now Fievel?
Look, you talking about a movie that pulled at your heartstrings?
Yeah,
come
man.
on,
both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
American Tale and Fievel Goes West.
When he started singing Somewhere Out There, I was like, I'm in shambles right now.
Yeah. He was separated from his family. The damn birds was trying to get him.
Right. And then
the cats was trying to get him.
Exactly. Like I was like, man, this baby is out here on his own. And he was a baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, we talked about Up. We talked about the opening scene from Up,
Up.
Yeah, because it starts out happy. Oh, they're in love, and then come to find out she can't have kids. And then he's like, I was like, way to go, Disney. Get my hopes up, kill her off.
Disney, they love killing people. Disney will kill no matter what.
But the Good Dinosaur was another one that I mentioned. I was like, yeah. But they mentioned all the American, was it we just that was the one I mentioned. The dinosaur one.
Which one?
Land Before Time.
Land Before Time?
How many Land Before Times we got?
I think they stopped. I think it's over.
I think we had 25.
But I think they done.
Yeah.
All of them was like straight to DVD, like straight to
when it hit straight to DVD, that's when it was over.
Yeah. I think they done. But that first one, Littlefoot, that was
tears.
Yeah.
Tears. And that one came out in 1988.
88. Yeah.
The last movie came out in 2016.
Damn.
They
did that many?
Yeah.
I mean, Mika, I'm 40. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I'm not
14.
turning on the TV looking for Littlefoot no more. You know what I'm saying? Like them days has been gone.
14. And they did most of these are back to back 94, 95, 96, 97, 99.
Oh yeah, they was going hard in the paint.
Right. 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003,
Damn.
2005, 2006.
Where did they find the time?
They was like Land Before Time, The Great Migration.
Who said that we wanted them? I want to know what kids was like. Oh, give me another Land Before Time. Like
Nobody. That's why they went
man.
straight to DVD.
Straight to DVD.
They went straight.
Oh, I
to
know.
DVD.
Nobody brought up Transformers, the movie,
Mm-mm.
when Optimus Prime died.
Mm-mm.
What?
No, and that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of. I'm pretty sure if Dre had been in the comment section, he would have brought that up.
What? How you not do that?
Yeah.
Man, that's to me now. That's one that really got. You know what was crazy? The VHS tape had Transformers the movie on it, Golden Child, and Jason 7. Now, how did all three of those movies get on there? I don't know. But that's the dopest afternoon. You know what I'm saying? You got like everything that you need.
That sounds like a tragic afternoon. Like you went from action to horror real fast.
Yeah, that was on the. I don't even know how you got 3 on one cassette like that.
No, we used to have 3 movies on one cassette tape too. I remember it was Purple Rain, Ghostbusters, and then Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. So you had a dope afternoon too.
It was like Ghostbusters, and then it'd be like New Line. Wait a minute.
What? Yeah, man. Those were the days though. But yeah,
oh, Armageddon made the list. Coco made the list.
Wait. Why did Armageddon make the list?
Because he showed the scene when Bruce Willis was talking to his daughter Grace, and he was like basically like telling her like, yeah, I gotta go save the world now. I'm not coming back. And I was like, this didn't make me cry. It made me more like, damn, that's messed up. Like y'all literally had this man talk to his daughter before he went and blew himself up. Like that part. But my thing was, I mentioned it. I was like, that scene in Toy Story when they were in the incinerator and they knew it was over.
They knew what was up.
And they started grabbing each other's hands. I said, I ain't gonna cry. I promise. Oh no, it was when I cried at the end of that one because when Andy left him with the little girl.
The brother. Oh, with the girl.
With the little girl. And and he was like, see you around, partner. I said, oh, get the tissue. That's the part that made me cry. It wasn't the part when they was in the incinerator. I was like,
that was 3, right?
Yeah.
Because I think that was supposed to be the last one.
That was supposed to be the last one. And they was like, no, we got one more
4.
in us. And I was like,
got 4 coming.
Y'all could have ended it on a high note, like, because it could have just ended. We don't care about this little girl. We only care about Andy.
My Girl.
I memean, it was one of those give me's ones. Like everybody knew that My Girl made them cry, and I was like, there were too many scenes in My Girl, like that just would have had you in shambles, especially him at the funeral, like he needs his glasses. He can't see. I was like, damn, why you keep playing this movie? Teacher,
that shit used to play they used to play on TV all the time. That was the shit.
The Green right. The Green Mile was
when he
died at the end. Yeah.
See, to me, the scene was with the dude who had the rat, the pet rat.
Oh yeah, and he killed him, and he was like,
to me, that was the scene. You know what I'm saying?
The scene they showed was when he died at the end.
When he died at the end. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know that was based on the true story. I looked up because they said it was based on the true story, so I looked it up. But it wasn't exactly like that. But it was about some kids. You know, the girls ended up missing. He went to go help find the kids,
right? And
they blamed it on him,
right? And he tried to. Well, obviously in the Green Mile, he tried to save them, but it was then it was too late.
It was too late.
But it was the part for me during that scene was when they went to go put the hood on his head because they cover your face up.
Yeah.
And he was like, can you not do it? I'm afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
And still having that childlike mind.
Yep.
And I think that's when I lost it because I was like, yo, this grown man has the mentality of a 5-year-old.
Yep, a kid.
and
I
y'all,
mean,
and
but
y'all,
that's how they view us.
right?
Our kids. That's how they view our kids. Our young men, our 5-year-old men, they 20 in their eyes. Especially
Right.
back then.
Yeah.
I tell my son is 13, look like fucking 6 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? Just body like a fucking Adonis. I'm like, hey man. But he got the mind, he a kid.
Right. Right.
But I just, you know what I'm saying? Like all you can do is just prepare them for the world, man. That's it.
Yeah.
And hope for the best and pray or whatever, whatever you got to do to make it through the day, because that's how they will view you, like you are a straight adult.
But yeah, those are some of the highlights from Saturday, and that's just a little bit of what what we do on Popcorn.
I'm about to tune in more on some of them days, man. It just them weekends be busy, man.
Hey,
Weekends
look,
be busy.
I be like, hey man,
We doing this today?
Right? Are we doing this or no? Because I need to get out of the house. Like,
right. And weekends be busy, but
right.
All right, let's wrap it up because we went an extra 30 minutes talking about
movies that make you cry.
Movies that make you cry. So Mika has nothing. I have nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, check back with us. Same bat time, same bat channel. Can I use that since we use that on
No, that's my thing. Same bat time, same bat channel. But I guess I can say it on here too.
Say it, it's yours.
I'm gonna say it. Same bat time, same bat channel. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell them, let them know. But you ain't got to go home. You got to get the hell up out of here. We are done.
We're out.
Peace.